right, let's try it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've always seen Mamma Mia as a mother-daughter story. It's a love story about how a mother and a daughter build a relationship, and there are other people involved, and there are all these other circumstances, but at the core of it, it's about a mother. At the heart of it, it's the kind of story I like to tell.
It's just an easy choice. It's such a well-loved show. It's not one of those kind of shows that people get tired of. We had 2 days of auditions, Saturday and Sunday, and Sunday's auditions were twice as large as Saturday's. We had to break up into 3 groups that were working at once. We had people who were learning choreography in one room, people who were working on music in another room, and then we were doing some reading in a different room, and we would kind of rotate from place to place. It was just overwhelming in a very good way to have such a large number of people want to audition and so much excitement.
I knew that no matter who was cast in the role, it was all a part of a big puzzle.
I was incredibly nervous because I was surrounded by so many talented people. I was like, oh my gosh, this is never going to happen to me.
Even up until I was reading the last few scenes, it wasn't until Carolyn looked at me and said, oh, and if you haven't figured it out by now, you are Donna.
And my mom was like, what happened, what happened? I was like, I've got to please help me. And I immediately called everybody that I knew.
As a director, I guess my process really is about trusting the actors and making sure that I've cast the right people so that then we can take backstory and we can take history of the characters and help them develop an honest portrayal.
We've not had a show like Mamma Mia where there are so many numbers that involve so many people. Most major musicals will have the chorus involved in 6 or 8 numbers. We have 23 songs.
And we have such talented people in this community, and I don't think people realize just how much talent we have.
The ensemble sounds incredible. These kids in the show have vocal abilities that are just off the charts.
The thing that I love the most is that you literally cannot be sad when you're listening to this music.
In other shows, people may be familiar with some of the songs. You know, they've heard a few of the big numbers, but to have a show like Mamma Mia where the audience can sing along with 90 to 95% of the songs, there's a lot of pressure.
Making sure that we're bringing something fresh and new to the story is really, really important, and that's a challenge.
So we want to pay it tribute while still being ourselves. So we're trying to find that balance to where you please the audience with what they know, but also bringing something a little bit different and fresh to it. And there was a moment in one rehearsal where we were singing the finale number with the ensemble, and something just clicked, and it was stunning. Stunning music that was being made, and I think everyone in the room could feel it, because I was watching faces. People were looking around at each other saying, you know, are you sensing what I'm sensing? And there were just goosebumps, and it got everybody so excited for what we're going to be able to present to the community.